Hey friends, it's the Succulents box back with another DIY for you. Today we'll be making a simple fairy garden. We'll make it a little more fall and festive by adding some of these little add-ons. I've got some brown pebbles here, some moss, and of course our succulents, all that you can find on our website. To start, I'm just gonna go ahead and grab my tools here and fill my pot with some dirt. And I've got a box of dirt here next to me. Might actually be easier for me to take the pot down and scoop from here. So I've filled my pot with quite a bit of dirt. I might actually need to take some of it out because we'll be using these succulents and the dirt that they have as well. So to begin, I think I'm gonna start with some height. I'd like to put something tall in the background, starting with some of these Senecio blue chalk sticks. And really I have no idea, no plan for this, so I'm just gonna kind of go and see what comes out, which usually always makes for the best arrangements, to be honest. I know I want to put in some small succulents, so I'll probably use pink moonstones. I love the color, I love their little chubbiness. And I definitely want to use some sedum. These are Tokyo Sun. I just love the color, so bright. And I've got a little piece of it that's gonna hang off, and I like that. I think it's next. I'll probably just pop in a blue elf. It's just a 2-inch blue elf. These are fun because when they stress, the tips turn pink, and I just love that. I'm gonna start paving a little path here for to go ahead and put some of these rocks, these little pebbles that we've got. And this can all be ordered on the website. There's a variety of colors. I think there's green, there's white, some darker ones. Pop in these pebbles, and I'm gonna grab some more dirt just to give a little more height and a few more pebbles. I'm gonna wrap it around a little bit just to give it some curve here. And of course, whatever shape vase or pot you're using will make a difference too. I'm thinking I'd like to add this little, well, maybe this little wagon here. So I want to make sure I've got some space for it. And maybe some of these little sunflowers. And I'm gonna have to add, I'd like to add some more succulents because that's just what I prefer. And I'll go ahead and grab this ghost plant. The 2-inch is really the best size for this size pot. I think just for some more texture, I'll add this zebra haworthia. I always like the zebra haworthia because of its contrasting colors, you know, the white in there. You don't usually see so much white in succulents, so I just love it. They've got an interesting root system too. It's a lot thicker than the rest of the succulents. I actually might go on this side and add some of this sedum that I have as well. Just a little patch of it maybe. I'll go ahead and put this patch of sedum. I just grabbed a little bit. It was a 4-inch plant and I really just wanted a tiny bit. You know, I think what makes this so fun is all the different textures. You know, some high-rising stuff, some lower stuff. And I'm gonna squeeze a little bit of water into my soil because it's a little dry, so I just want it to kind of stick while I'm potting. You can also find our squeeze bottle on the website. They come in handy. It's just nice to get in between the small, tight spaces sometimes. Since I have a space in the back, I am gonna go ahead and use the rest of this sedum, just so I don't have to break up another plant and water the roots a bit. See, I think I might just pop in a pumpkin back here. You know, make it a little fall, a little more fall. Maybe a little bunny. And I feel like we definitely need another pumpkin in here. Maybe we'll put these little tools and kind of stick it in the dirt. It's coming along. I have some more spaces here. I could fill those with more succulents because I do have a few 2-inch in front of me, but I also want to just kind of use our moss. Maybe I'll put this Pearl von Nuremberg, also known as a PDN. Got some space here that I'd like to cover this dirt, so I'll put in a little more moss. I think it's nice to cover the dirt. You don't always have to, of course, but I think it just looks finished as an arrangement. Use one of my tools to get into these little tight spaces back here. A little more moss. Turn our bunny out a little bit. Maybe a little fresh pebbles here because I got some dirt on them. Go ahead and just pop this in here. And there you have it. A fall fairy garden.
For more, you can find us at succulentsbox.com or on YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and Pinterest.